Last Spartan Standing. Hello everybody, today we will be doing a review of the Last Spartan Standing helmet, or whatever they're called. You know, the little helmets that I still didn't do reviews of the other two. Oh, that's great. Yeah, ooh, I forgot about that. I might have to film those today. So this set was in the same line as the red versus blue helmet and the skull control helmet. Now we have the escape and fiesta helmet. Ironically, skull control, out of all the helmets we've gotten, is the only one to show up in the Halo Infinite beta that is out as of right now. By the way, in this video, I will be talking about my feelings about Halo Infinite. So yeah, let's start off with, we can get to the build last because I think it's probably the most intricate build of all of the skulls. I like it a lot. I'm happy I bought this. I bought this when I went to Target, and this is not the only thing I bought at Target. I bought a lot of other things, actually. Spent $96 between Target and GameStop. It was fun. So, we're going to set these guys down. And start off with accessories. So, first of all, we get a, please stay in my hand, plain gray bulldog, which, I like the bulldog, okay? I know a lot of people don't like it because it doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, it does. It just takes way too many shots to kill a player. I agree with that. I just like it because its design looks nice, and I really like any shotgun in Halo because they're fun and effective. Something I don't like is a Mauler. I was very disappointing. See? That's why I was disappointed with the Mauler, because, see, I keep calling it a Mauler. The Mangler, which I keep calling Mauler, I was very disappointed with, because it's basically a pistol. I thought it would be more like the Mauler, which is why I keep calling it that, because I like the Mauler a lot. Yeah, so, got a Dre Bulldog, it's beautiful. Then you got a green energy sword. It's an old mode, and I know some people don't like this mold, not the sword. Everyone loves energy swords, except for when you're killed by one. But the mold, not everyone likes that. I like it very much, and it's really cool to have one in green. I just want one in red now, so I can have a red one. So this, I'm gonna go read a text message now. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I've gotten like 5 text messages during the time I've been filming all my videos today, and it's not exactly fun. So in this set, you get a Spartan Gunganier and a Spartan Commando. I almost had to look up the Commando because I forgot what it was. What was I gonna say? Well, whatever I was gonna say was not correct. So, I just realized something. I'll have to correct that later. So, you can see here, you have the glow-in-the-dark figure, which, as long as I remember, I will post a short of it glowing, like a YouTube short. It glows really well, and it holds its glow for a long, long time. Because my blinds are terrible, even if I turn my lights off, it's still going to be bright in this room. So, yeah. Articulation. That's what I forgot in one of my other reviews. So he has standard shoulder joints, swivel at the elbow joint, ball joint at the head, looks, whoa, really far down. Like, really far. Up, not so much. That's not exactly up. Swivel at the waist stops at about there. Ball joint at the hips, single jointed knee. For whatever reason, the newer figures' knees don't want to go any farther than that, and it's weird. So yeah, has one silver shoulder and one glow-in-the-dark shoulder. And when I say these shoulders are the biggest possible shoulders ever. They stop his articulation a lot, so just compare. Yeah. So it's a little much. He gets the green energy sword because he is the infected, included in the set. So we're going to set him up, just stand him over there. Moving on to the Commando. The Commando has 2 different shoulders as well. These ones don't really limit his articulation as much as the other one does. His articulation is the same, so we're not going to go over it again. There's a severe lack of paint on the bullets or whatever these shells are, you know, the things that a mule has that would be painted. Golden visor, he has that same like shade of like tannish burgundy as the burgundy's like a red, isn't it? Well, my mistake there. But same color as the other Infinite Spartans, so I'm building the squad of those. I need like 3 more figures and then it's complete. And he gets the Bulldog. Oh, also, you know, I said I'd make a short of the figure glowing, but since I've already had to stop filming this once, and that means I have to edit it, because when my videos don't get paused in the filming, I just realized you might not have been able to see what I was just doing. When they get paused during the filming, I edit them. When they don't, I don't have to edit them because it's not a problem. I'm gonna have to make sure I showed you all the detail and it was on the camera and not above it, because I do that, and I'm gonna go check that now. So yep, I'm gonna get to edit a lot today. And of course it was completely all on the camera, so I didn't even need to stop filming. This is frustrating. So now that the figures are out of the way, we're gonna move them out of the way so I can show you what's included in the set itself. So I'm gonna detach the helmet so I can move this around freely. Get some plants, some rocks on a tan base plate, and whatever the heck that is. Mega Blocks? What is that? Are you... You know, you get a Grenadier. He has a silver visor. He's almost a solid color green. I think he just vented. So we're gonna leave that head in there for the rest of the review. Put the body right there. Yes, he's venting, because I guess it's... As you can hear, it's raining. It's been pouring all day long. Yeah. So the helmet we get is Master Chief. My camera's not focusing. Master Chief. Master Chief has a little wire attached to his head. Or, well, I say wire, but it's like a little stand kind of. And the idea is you put the infected on there and he's jumping down at the non-infected. But as you can see, our infected is venting. So we're not going to use him, we're just going to use the Spartan, because Spartans can jump too. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to talk about my thoughts on Infinite in this video, aren't I? Oh, that's great. This is gonna be a long video, and it's gonna take a long time to upload. So the idea is you'd have it like jumping down like that, except it would be standing like that. So anyways, now that that's out of the way, we get to talk about Halo Infinite now. Hooray! The fun part, kind of, not really. So, as you should know by now, the multiplayer released early, like really, really early. And, something's very wrong with the multiplayer. There's a lot of things that I'm going to be talking about that I don't like, but don't get me wrong, it's going to sound very negative, but I really do love it. It's beautiful, the big team battle's fun, BOT, Robot, Boot Camp is incredibly fun as well. It's a good way to prepare, but, you know, it's a good way to strengthen your skills and get to know the controls. The weapons are lacking. There are not enough weapons at all, so that's a serious problem. So, Covenant weapons, the only returning Covenant weapons are the Needler. Grammar's not good today. The Needler, the Plasma Pistol, the Energy Sword, and the Gravity Hammer. Other than that, it's all new. I hate the Heat Wave, the Ravager. I don't like either of them. I like the Cinder Shot pretty well. It's fun. It's useful. UNSC weapons. Most of the ones that are there are returning weapons, like the Hydra, which seriously got downgraded. I don't like it that much anymore. And something that kind of pushes my buttons. I'd say pushes my buttons, but it doesn't really like bother me to the point where I'm going to just say Infinite's a terrible game, because it's not. The lack of grenade launcher, railgun, and Spartan laser. They simply don't exist in Infinite, and it's kind of frustrating, because I like the grenade launcher a lot, and the laser's pretty good at taking vehicles down. And 343 did say that there will be more weapons added at the full release, so that's good. Moving on to the Battle Pass. I know a lot of people have problems with this for a different reason than I do. My problem is its existence. The fact that you can't get in-game currency by simply playing the game is frustrating. The only way to acquire a Battle Pass is spending money. Which, I mean, true. It's only really $8, and it's worth it, so I will be buying it, but I just feel like the progression should be different. Another problem is armor coatings and coloring your armor, or maybe the lack of coloring your armor. That's right. If you don't want to use an armor coating, it's a solid color. I really don't like that, and it frustrates me. Because, like, well, what if we want a blue shoulder pad and a red shoulder pad? No, you're not allowed. It's a solid color and armor coating. That's a problem. I don't really like that at all. Oh yeah, the lack of SMG is a problem. So, luckily there's some free content coming, and that's exciting because it looks sick. Like, it looks amazing, and I'm really excited for it. And it will be my skin. It will be. So, overall, I'd give Infinite like a 7 out of 10. There's things they could fix, and there's things they could get rid of. Battle Pass, which reminds me of Fortnite. That's my main problem with it. Other than that, it's a great game, and I definitely think will be worth the full money. I hope it is, because I already spent the full money on it. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, only if you want to hit the bell notification. And I will see you all next time. Sheriff Snowtrooper, peace out. See ya.